got to make sure that every single play is the most important play of the game. Because that's the one that can be the big play that changes everything. And we had a couple opportunities to get off the field on third down that first series, and just didn't execute the right way. And some things we talked about. We've got to be better. I've got to put them in better positions to be successful.
Trey Harris, but felt like they had a lot of success with the tight ends. Is that something that you weren't expecting? What kind of happened with that?
That was something new for them. A lot of 12 personnel, hadn't seen any of that. Nothing crazy, nothing really different per se, but just you got to be a little bit tighter in man coverage and got to do a better job of flooding zones and finding guys, across the middle too with the hook players. So wouldn't say anything substantially different there. Just we got to execute a little bit better.
Are you pleased with the corners, the play of the corners so far? I mean, over the last, I guess, 3 or 4 weeks?
I think we could always be better. I believe that. I think at every position we would say that. And, they just, a lot of times they get exposed more because they're on an island, and so when you're out there and you make a mistake, it's a touchdown mistake versus, that nose guard doesn't play in the right gap and Danny Stutzman makes the play anyway. They just get out there and get exposed a little bit more when you're not perfect. And so we just got to be better all around.
Zach, I think they scored touchdowns on the first drive of the game and the first drive of the second half. They just have good scripted plays on that, or maybe what went wrong on those drives where it looked like they were kind of moving with little resistance?
Yeah, I think we had the first third down, the third quarter. I mean, we don't run the stunt, we bust, and he scrambles around and makes a miraculous throw over top, on a scramble drill, and we got to attach to the guy better, not look in the backfield, and if we run the stunt, it's a sack. So I wouldn't say necessarily anything crazy they did, just we have to execute the calls.
On plays like that, is that a tough one as a defensive coordinator where it seems like you guys are in the right call and the guy just makes a great play like Jackson Dart did on that?
Well, I think I always take ownership of all that, like, all right, should have brought another guy, should have been something else. I feel like that constantly, that I want to put us in a perfect position to be successful every play, and we've got to execute like that.
What does it say about just this team, the defense overall, that Danny Stutzman said that he wouldn't change a thing, he would come back again, knowing what he knows now, and then you've got Ethan Downs out there playing with a bad back and a lot of other things, just the kind of the grit that they have so far, even with the trials that they're going through.
Yeah, we get a lot of selfless guys. We recruit to that. We try and put those type of dudes in our locker room that hold everybody accountable, that get after it on the field, and that love each other. And ultimately, we love our players, and they love each other, and they want to fight for that. I think Danny loves this university, and he's Oklahoma all through and through. And so I don't think that I would change anything about how we've built this locker room, man. We got some really strong, great people that continue to lead like that.
Talking about those corners being on an island, you guys have been good generating pressure in obvious passing situations. What needs to change for the defensive line to get more pressure in the second and medium, stuff like that?
Yeah, I think we gotta get off the ball. Obviously work our technique and do what we need to do. We're really close on a lot of them. We're hitting the quarterback and the ball's coming out, and a little bit of that is on the back end too. You got to be in coverage lane so they can't throw the ball on time. So it all works together on mixed downs in particular to be able to create chaos in the backfield.
You've been around Brent a lot in your career. Have you seen him approach these last 3 weeks where things haven't gone your guys' way, and he's still trying to obviously steer the ship in the right direction, keep everybody headed in the right way?
Yeah, I've been incredibly just impressed. Seeing him as a head coach in the last couple of weeks, the ability to continue to motivate and get guys to buy into what we do, and he deeply believes in our players and believes in our staff, and he loves them, and you see that every single day, and it's just an impressive thing to see that. You want to emulate that as a leader.
How close is Jacoby Johnson from being more than just a one series here or there type of guy?
Yeah, I think that he's got all the talent in the world, and we'd love to keep him growing up and keep coming. Just still a young guy, hadn't played a lot of ball, but the more we can get him in, the better we feel about it, just to give him an opportunity to be successful, and he's got all the tools we need to play out there.
Has he been focusing more on defense or offense?
He's doing both still, and we feel comfortable playing him on our side for sure.
Zach, what happened in the second half? You gave up more chunk plays. You guys played so well, didn't give up much in the first half. What was the main difference in your
just the execution.